What is going on, everybody? Back at it again with another YouTube video, and today we're going to be talking about a topic that every Eagles and Cowboys fan love to talk about, and that is the comparisons of the two quarterbacks, Carson Wentz versus Dak Prescott. But before I get into that, make sure you guys smash that like button, hit that bell, comment down below, and also leave a subscribe. We are almost at 550 subscribers. Let's try to hit 600 subscribers by the end of next week, and let's try to hit 1K very soon, because there are going to be big things coming to my channel once we hit that big goal of 1,000 subscribers. So make sure you tell your family, your friends, anybody, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and also hit that bell to get notifications every time I post a video like this one. Now, also, before I get into Dak Prescott versus Carson Wentz, I just wanted to get my point out there with the whole contract thing going on. Now, it was reported yesterday that Dak Prescott is expected to sign his franchise tag. It will reportedly be worth around $31.4 million next season, plus whatever they're going to pay him down the line if they do pay him. Now, here's the thing. You look at the contract that Dak Prescott wants. He wants around like $35 to $40 million a year, maybe closer to 42. Now, that is insane because, honestly, Dak Prescott has done nothing in his career to deserve that money. He is a very good quarterback, don't get me wrong, but in the aspect of winning, why should he be getting paid the money like Patrick Mahomes, like Lamar Jackson, who are both MVPs? One is a Super Bowl champion and a Super Bowl MVP. I mean, to be honest, I hope the Cowboys sign Dak Prescott. We have beaten Dak before. Dak, to me, does not scare me. And I think, even though stats do say one thing, and I will get to that, I do think that Carson Wentz is still better. And I will explain my reasoning for that. But we're talking about contracts right now. Dak Prescott is going to want a ton of money. It's going to be an insane number, and a number that I hope they give him. 45 mil? I'll give him 50 mil. I don't care. Give Dak Prescott his money, because then that puts you in a hold. You can't sign Adams. You can't sign this guy. You can't sign that guy. It's going to be impossible to sign people with Dak Prescott having the contract that he wants, and to me, doesn't deserve. If you want to give Patrick Mahomes $50 million a year, go ahead. He's a Super Bowl champion in his second year. He's an MVP in his first year playing. I mean, he's unreal. He's the best quarterback in football. He deserves the $50 million. Lamar Jackson, you want to give him $40 million? He's an MVP. He brought the Baltimore Ravens franchise back to life. But guys like Dak Prescott, Deshaun Watson, why should they be getting paid that amount of money? And I know people are going to say, oh, well, Carson has the max. Carson does have the max. But he's getting paid $20 million a year. Max. Like, he's not getting paid nearly as much as what Dak wants. $35 to $40 million a year. Per year. Carson Wentz's contract is 4 years, $128 million. He's 27 years old. Now I understand. Carson has a very, very, very long list of injuries. Concussion, ACL, back, knee, shoulder, elbow. It's whatever. It's everything with Carson. But I still love Carson. Carson's still my guy. He's my quarterback. Why wouldn't I love Carson Wentz? But when you look at it like that, if the Cowboys do give Dak Prescott that contract, it's going to put the Cowboys in a hold, which, for me, go ahead. Give Dak Prescott the money. I do not care. I want you guys to pay him an insane amount, an over what he's worth amount. That's just how I feel about it, honestly. I mean, this is my opinion. Do you, as Cowboys fans, do you guys want to pay Dak Prescott that amount of money? Because tell me, what has he done in his career to deserve the money of Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson? And Lamar Jackson hasn't even won a playoff game yet. But they're going to pay him. And they're going to pay Mahomes because they're both MVPs. And one is a Super Bowl champion MVP. They deserve the money. Mahomes definitely deserves the money. Lamar is another story. You can argue that. But why would Dak Prescott deserve the same amount of money as a guy like Patrick Mahomes? Honestly. Because he doesn't. And that's why I'm loving Carson's contract, especially now. Because Mahomes is going to get a massive contract. Probably the biggest contract in NFL history. Lamar is going to get a big contract. And it's going to put those teams in a hold. It's going to lock them up. And that's what I hope the Cowboys do with Dak. I hope they lock him up. Because again, Dak Prescott does not scare me. He honestly does not. I would play Dak Prescott every single year for the rest of Carson Wentz's career. And I would have no problem with it. Because he hasn't won anything in the playoffs. He always finds a way to choke. It's been like that for 26 years now with the Cowboys. They have not found a way to win in the playoffs. They haven't reached an NFC championship game since I've been alive. Plus some years. I don't know. But again, Cowboys fans, if you are a Cowboys fan watching this, let me know. Do you want to give Dak Prescott a major contract or do you not? Would you rather get rid of Dak or would you rather pay him? Let me know down below in the comments. Now to get into the career stats, Carson versus Dak Prescott. Now to throw in some stats at you. Dak Prescott leads in yards, 15,778 to 14,191. Dak has that. Completion percentage, 63.8% for Carson, 65.8% for Dak. 2-0 Dak. Touchdowns, they are even. Interceptions, Carson has one less. Games, Dak has 8 more games and only has he has the same amount of touchdowns. He's leading in yards, but look at his receivers. That's the biggest thing about this. Look at what these guys have. And look at what Carson's using and look at what Dak is using. The Eagles they will never have a receiver like Amari Cooper. They won't. That's just not the way we do things around here. We haven't had a superstar wide receiver since Terrell Owens. Deshaun Jackson's a good receiver. Jeremy Maclin was good. Freddie Mitchell was good. But not as good as Terrell Owens. Terrell Owens is a top 3 receiver of all time. Arguably top 2. We haven't had a receiver like that since 2004. A guy that you know is going to catch that ball every time you throw it. We dealt with Aguilar, Deontay Burnett. Just practice squad guys. Greg Ward. You have Cooper, Gallup, Cobb. Now you have Lamb. You guys have a God offense. You have a godly offense. And I'm scared. I'm not going to lie. Your offense does scare me a little bit. It does. Not that I don't think our defense can handle it, because I think our defense is great. Slay, Maddox, you have depth at every single position except linebacker on your defense. That whole defensive line is stacked. Same thing with the defensive backs. I'm not worried about our defense. And I'm not worried about your offense. But you guys seem to worry about us. Honestly. Now I'm making this video because I want to get your opinion on Dak Prescott and his contract and his tag and everything that's going to happen. Because I'm telling you, it's going to put you guys in a lock. And I hope it happens. Why wouldn't I? I'm an Eagles fan. I want you guys to mess up. That's just how the rivalry goes. Why would I want to see you guys succeed? It wouldn't make sense. And I know you guys don't want to see the Eagles succeed. But all in all, My final opinion on this, I just think Carson Wentz is better. I think he's the more skilled player. Maybe not stat-wise, maybe not health-wise, maybe not even head-to-head wise. Skill-wise, I think Carson Wentz and Patrick Mahomes are the only two players that make that throw in the back of the end zone to Miles Sanders. Nobody's dipping and diving like Carson. He has such Aaron Rodgers-esque movement out of the pocket. His throw on the run is great. He's not a perfect quarterback. He's not. He was an MVP candidate, though. He's a great quarterback. So is Dak Prescott. But I'm giving the edge to Carson. And you can call me biased all you want. I think when it comes down to it, I do think Carson Wentz is the more skilled quarterback out of the two. And that's it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And again, Cowboys fans, Eagles fans, let me know. Do you want to pay Dak? Do you want to see Dak leave? Let me know down below in the comment section. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I am out. Peace.